brings a fresh alternative OS that connects everything. This installment brings you Tizen Web Basic Mobile Application. Creating web apps is the same across the board, which makes it very portable. Those that run in the mobile may also run in the wearable with little to no tweaks. Today, we will cover page navigation in our mobile web app. Start by launching the Tizen Studio. In creating a new Tizen project, we'll be making use of the basic mobile template. Select Web Application, and now we have a list of available templates. Look for the basic project. Finalize the project properties, then click Finish. I've provided the files needed for this app, so you can just copy them right in. Now, replace the contents of the CSS and JS folders with the appropriate files I've provided. Once the project is done loading, the config.xml will open automatically. This file contains the app details, including the app's starting page, index.html. The HTML file contains the elements we need in our app. From the files provided, replace the entire body of the HTML. Basically, we have header text for pages 1 to 3 in different sections having their own classes for them to identify with the CSS. The HTML file also links the style.css for styling the page together with the page.js and app.js files. To make things easier to navigate through pages, the page.js serves as a page controller. It has the page attributes and functions to enable adding pages and showing the next and previous pages. Let's start with the app.js file. Here we have an array of the IDs assigned to each page. This is an event handler that closes the app when the back key is pressed, but only if the app is on the main page. The setDefaultVariables function adds each page from the page list onto the page controller. The next function is in charge of placing in new elements for the page. There are sections for the forward and backward button, and each of those buttons have an event listener that calls the Move Next page and Move Prev page from the page controller in page.js. Append these sections to each page. Open the page.js file and scroll to the last two functions. Both of them call the showPage function, but they differ in the parameter. The movePrev page calls the previous page by accessing the page list array using the index of the current page -1, while the moveNext page uses the index after the current page of the page list array. Lastly, over at the showPage function, the selected page is stored using the ID in the pagelist array. Every other page in the array is hidden, while the selected page style display is block. Let's try running this app on the emulator. Launch a mobile emulator, then right-click on the project name and select Run as Tizen Web Application. Notice that the Prev button won't work when you're on the first page and the next button when you're on the last. And that was Tizen Web Basic Mobile Application. For more information on the Tizen OS, go to the links found on the description below.